I am so glad you came back. Today we're making another Asian dish, right? We're going back to Korea. We're making ground beef bulgogi wraps. Okay, I'm a big fan of it. I love bulgogi. You have no idea. Okay, it's tasty. It's relatively easy to make. I mean, there are literally hundreds of recipes on how to make this stuff. It's almost like every family and every section has their own way of making it. So make it the way you like it, right? There are just some key ingredients that are pretty much in every bulgogi. And as you do your research, you'll find the similarities. So this is what we have. I'm not going to go dipping too much. I don't want to spill it. But check this out. I know you're going to enjoy it. Hey, this is Shrashira. That's the best elevator music I ever heard. So we're going to need about a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds, right? About a half a cup of soy sauce, about a half a cup of packed brown sugar, right? And then also we're going to need about roughly about a third to a half a cup of green onions. The green onions and the toasted sesame seeds, those are going to be for garnish. Need about 4 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Here we have roughly about 2 tablespoons roughly of ginger. This is fresh ginger. We have about a third of a cup of diced carrots. We have 3 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. Okay. We have 1 medium onion that's been diced up. Okay, and in this bowl, I have some apple, half of an apple. I have half of an Asian pear, right? And I have 3/4 of kiwi, okay? Now here in the back, I have 2 pounds of ground beef, right? And then I got 1 pound of ground beef for. So now let's start putting this stuff together. Let's start off by blending up the apples and the kiwi and the pear and the ginger. And you know what? We might as well throw the garlic in there too. So let's get to the jar. Our blending jar. We're going to add our ginger. Our kiwi. Now the kiwi and the pear is going to help tenderize the meat, but since we're using ground beef, it's not really needed, but I do like the flavor of it. Okay, and the apple is going to give it that additional boost of flavor. There's garlic in there. Let's get this bad boy blended up. And that's what we need. So let's put the rest of the marinade together. Let's add our puree into it. Okay. Get all that out of there. And I want to use this puree between the 2 containers of meat. Okay. Our brown sugar, add in there. Sesame oil. Our rice wine vinegar. Our soy sauce. Now we just want to mix this up until the sugar's dissolved. And then we'll start working on the meat before we add the marinade. And also, one more thing I want to add. Because we're using steak, I want to add some black pepper to this. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm not adding any salt because of the soy sauce. There we go. Now I start working on the meat. Now the meats, peanut galleries meat, I'm going to add a little bit of carrots to it. Right? A little bit of onion to it. You know, you can add as little or as much as you like. It's up to you. And then on the big batch, you're going to add the remaining carrots and most of the onions. I like the sauteed onions. I like those. Okay, now what we're going to do is use our hands and mix it. Get it all mixed in together. There's really no way of getting around using your hands for this. Okay, get this, do the smaller one. And it's going to mix further when you're cooking it, so you know you don't have to stress too much about this, right? Now, add our sauce. Some to that one. Some to the bigger one. A little more to this one. There we go. Again, back with the hands. Now, if you're using sliced meat, you want to marinate this for about 2 hours or so. But with it being ground beef, you really don't have to marinate it. But what I found that if you marinate it for at least 25 to 30 minutes, you'll be good to go. Let's get the big one going. Put a little bit more sauce in this one, a little bit more marinade. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna cover these up and put them in the refrigerator for 25, 30 minutes. Marinating for about 30 minutes, maybe 33 minutes. Now I'm going to take it out of the fridge. I'm going to cook the peanut galleries food first. Now I'll go back and cook the main one. All you have to do, all we're doing at this point is we're frying it. So we take a pan, we're going to fry it. As a matter of fact, we're going to do it the right way. We're going to break out the wok. So let's get this going. Let's add the meat. Put a little oil in here. I'm using canola oil. You don't have to use oil if you don't want to, but I'm using it. And what we want to do, we want to brown this. It's going to soften the vegetables. And we want to continue cooking it until most of the liquid is gone. Be right back. Now that the liquid's going away, I want to put some color on this ground beef. So I want to fry it, get some nice caramelization going, and then we'll be ready. So we're starting to get closer. I want this darker still. Closer still. Closer still. Like I said, it's probably going to be like another 5 or 6 minutes. Give it a look-see. There we go. All right, let's take this off. Let's plate up. Add the bulgogi. There we go. Now the peanut gallery, they want a couple more lumpia, so we add the lumpia to this. And there we have it. So here we have it, our Korean ground beef bulgogi. Right, we're going to be making lettuce wraps with it. On the left, we have our butter lettuce. On our right, we have our red leaf lettuce. I'm a big fan of red leaf lettuce. In the middle here, I have 2 pieces of lumpia because the peanut gallery, they want more lumpia, so they're going to get that. And if you like this recipe, it's fairly easy. Try it out, comment, let me know what you think, right? Share it out if you can. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That being said, this Shrashira, I am out, because I got to make mine now.